Good morning. We'll give just a moment to clear the waiting room. Good morning. This is the voting hearing before the licensing board for the city of Boston. Today is Thursday, September 12th, 2024. This morning's hearing is being recorded and will be posted to the city of Boston's website. While the public is encouraged to attend, there will be no additional testimony accepted this morning. We'll begin with the licensed premise inspection hearing, which occurred on Tuesday, September 10th, 2024. Chairwoman Joyce was not present for the licensed premise inspection hearing and will not be able to vote in these items. Item number 1, Tate Holding LLC, doing business as Tate Bakery and Cafe, located at 80 Boylston Street. Date of the incident, January 20th, 2024. Aggravated assault and battery on premise, staff on staff. This was assault battery with a dangerous weapon, being a knife, in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 140, Section 9, and failure to call police or 911 in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 140, Section 9. Commissioner Carter Saxon?
I'll start. I had no violation on the assault and battery, but I am very much on the fence about the failure to call the police. I found some of their explanation credible, that they were a bakery and that they were handling it as a employment matter. I'd like to hear what your thoughts, Commissioner Saxon.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. There was no violation for the actual incident. I think it was completely unforeseeable, but not calling the police for something that like actually drew blood, I think I would actually find fault.
Yeah, I was like dead on the fence, but very much pushable, and I agree with you. The fact that they were a bakery and they don't have a lot of experience with it, just the nature of it, it probably should have. I mean, I'm not like admonishing them with very very deeply or whatever, but I think it was a mistake, and enough that it should be noted and they should get a warning. So I call for a warning.
A warning would be fine. Yep.
So no violation on the assault and battery, a violation with a warning for the failure to call police.
Yes.
Item number 2, Leinster Group, Inc., doing business as Scholars, located at 25 School Street. Date of the incident, January 29th, 2024. Assault and battery, patron on patron, in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 13A, and a blocked emergency exit in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Board's Rule 1.06A.
I felt like there probably wasn't enough here to find them at fault for what they were written up for. Not that I'm not concerned about how what happened, and especially the aftermath, but those are my initial thoughts. Do you have any thoughts?
No, I don't think they could have anticipated anything like that happening, and especially not the block exit. I think that happened during the exigent circumstances of trying to get everything out, get everyone out of the way. So I maybe I don't know, maybe just something for the docket.
Yeah, especially about the video. I'd like to have it reflected on the docket that their excuse for having no video was that they were in a upgrade. So if in case we hear that again, I didn't find it super credible, but I'll accept it. I'll take them at their word. But second time, maybe not so much. So
Right, that's a very good point. Yeah.
So the docket, the docket reflects video not provided due to system upgrade, something like that.
Those are the exact words I just wrote down. Docket that the video was not provided due to a system upgrade. So it sounds like no violation on either count, but we will docket that the video was not provided.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item number 3, Little Haiti International Cuisine, LLC, doing business as Little Haiti International Cuisine, located at 1184 Hyde Park Ave in Hyde Park. Date of the incident, February 24th, 2024. Premise operating after licensed premise hours in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 140, Section 9.
Yeah, I think based on previous similar incidents, I just see a violation here. I might suggest we call it a first warning.
Yes, I agree. Yeah. If there's any written correspondence, I guess it would be, just make sure that they are adhering to their hours. I don't know, was there anything else about the incident that needs to be noted? Maybe just like so there was kind of a disorganization around the door. You know, like on the outside of the door. So maybe it's just like some postage or signage, you know, like
Yeah,
there's no delivery, there's no ordering after, just to make it clear that they shouldn't have a crowd outside of the door even trying to make a place an order after hours.
yeah. It's not like this is one of the places that has like a door closing and then they have a post door closing delivery period.
Mm,
I think that they assured us that they know what their closing hour is and, you know, but,
I will note that the licensee did actually reach out after the hearing to ask about the process, what the process would entail to extend their hours, so.
extend their hours, yeah.
okay. Okay.
And
So, sounds
so
like,
if they pursue that, there'll be a community process and all that.
Right. That's fine then. A
Yeah.
warning is great.
okay, so it sounds like a violation with a warning, and Commissioner Saxon, did you want correspondence sent as well?
No, I think I think the issue around if there's any community concern around the crowd that's formed as they're waiting for orders or that can all be ferreted out during or during a community process. So it's okay. Warning is fine.
Violation with a warning. Item number 4, Sophia's Food Enterprise Corp. Doing business as La Gran Manzana, located at 22 Central Square in East Boston. Date of the incident, January 23rd, 2024. This was a fight in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 13A.
Yeah, I had no violation. It sounded like they did a pretty good job with this one.
I agree.
No violation. Item number 5, Cardona's Inc. Doing business as Barney's Grill, located at 299 Haver Street in East Boston. Date of the incident, April 22nd, 2024. Assault and battery, employee on patron in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 13A. Assault and battery, patron on employee in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 13A. And assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, a bottle, patron on employee in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 13A.
Yeah, I mean, I had no violation here. I mean, the only issue is clarity on the law in Boston versus other places. But, you know, I guess the only thing would be if it becomes clear earlier that someone doesn't understand the law, they should be advised of it, but you know, generally we assume that people know the law, you know, that's kind of one of the fictions of our legal process that, you know, ignorance is not an excuse. So I think the patrons, you know, we have to treat them that they should have known. So I don't think the bar really did anything wrong here.
Yeah, I agree.
No violation. Item number 6, Big Night Venues Boston 4 LLC, doing business as Scorpion Bar and Restaurant The Grand, located at 25 Northern Ave. Date of the incident, April 26th, 2024. Assault and battery by means of a dangerous weapon, a glass, patron on patron, in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 15A.
Yeah, I think I telegraphed here a little bit, based on, you know, my statements, but with regard to what they were written up for, I had no violation. You know, I spoke to them about other issues. Any further thoughts or?
No, I agree.
That, you know, in reviewing the video and stuff and kind of the statements, you know, kind of a pet peeve of mine, this VIP kind of controlling the VIP areas kind of came up again. Did you agree or?
I saw the video and I mean I saw stanchions, I saw a separation. I don't remember what your issue is with the stanchions
Oh, no, it's
because
not
it
the
seems like it was
stance.
pretty clear.
So the multiple statements about how it happened was
Yeah.
that parties from different tables were kind of getting into it. Yeah, we can just leave it at that. No,
Yeah,
no correspondence, but no violation, I guess.
Yeah, no violation. It didn't really amount to that much. Like my attention was caught, by a kind of a little scuffle, but I
Yep.
didn't really see it. It wasn't that big of a deal.
I agree.
No violation. Item number 7, the K's Inc. doing business as Sissy K's located at 6 Commercial Street. Date of the incident, June 14th, 2024. Overcrowding, 124 on the second floor, capacity of 96. In violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Board's Rule 1.03J and 1.06A and F.
Once again, I'm kind of sitting on the fence. Some of their explanations for how it kind of emerged were somewhat credible. But on the other side, from my reasoning, the amount that they were over on that floor by, more than 25% also kind of goes against them. So I was wondering what you had to, what your thoughts might have been on it.
Can you remind me, is this the one about the Celtics game?
The Celtic team, so some of their reasoning was that they had small crowds prior games, wasn't a closeout game. So therefore, like they usually get crowds later in the evening. They had more staff coming to control between the 2 different floors later in the evening, but so it kind of was sudden, as far as they couldn't explain why they got that crowd at that time. And so,
I mean, I think, whether a crowd is expected or unexpected, you still have to be able to control. And I think there's probably a visual difference between a 94 and 126. When we've looked at other discrepancies like that, a handful is like you probably can't discern it with your eye, but once you get over a handful, you can kind of notice, you can kind of tell. So I probably would fine for a violation, actually.
yeah, I'm convinced.
Violation, as to the disposition of the violation.
Yeah, I think I checked the history. It would be, I would say a warning. There's nothing
A
recent.
warning, yeah.
Okay, violation with a warning. And item number 8, Fan Hall MV Restaurant LLC doing business as Margaritaville, located at 300 Faneuil Hall Marketplace. Date of the incident, June 14th, 2024. Persons under 21 in possession of alcohol in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 34A, 34C, and 6464A, and failure to check ID prior to alcohol service in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64.
I had clear violations on both.
Absolutely, I agree.
And we have very recent history, and the previous case was just as egregious, so I'm voting for a suspension.
Yeah, we could do a 1-day suspension if there was no suspension before, right? So
It was
Just a warning last time.
yeah, so 1 day.
Okay, violation with a 1-day suspension. Moving on to the transactional hearing, which occurred on Wednesday, September 11th, yesterday, 2024. Item number 1, Van Leeuwen Seaport Boss LLC doing business as Van Leeuwen Ice Cream located at 133 Seaport Boulevard has applied for a common victualler license. Manager Dana Jalbuena, hours of operation 11 a.m. to 12 a.m.
Sorry about that. I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree as well.
Item number 2, Da Vinci Gelato Inc. doing business as Da Vinci Gelato located at 295 Huntington Ave has applied for a common victualler license. Manager Tatiana Bival, hours of operation 8 a.m. to 12 a.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
Item number 3, Mana Grill Inc. doing business as Mana Grill located at 220 to 230 Columbia Road in Dorchester has applied for a common victualler license. Manager Carlos Pimental, hours of operation 10 a.m. to 11 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
Great.
Item 4, NHAM Inc. doing business as Gongcha located at 912 Beacon Street has applied for a common victualler license. Manager Piseth Chiv, hours of operation 11 a.m. To 11 p.m. amended on the record to a 10 p.m. close.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
Great.
Item number 5, Yard House USA Inc. doing business as Yard House located at 126 Brookline Ave has petitioned to change the manager to Tristan Gaffney.
I vote to approve. I believe Mr. Gaffney has the appropriate character and fitness to serve.
I vote to approve as well.
I agree.
Item 6, Yard House USA Inc. doing business as Yard House located at 110 Huntington Ave has petitioned to change the manager to Michael Hennessy.
I vote to approve Mr. Hennessy as manager of record. I believe he has the appropriate character and fitness to serve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 7, Ruth's Chris Steakhouse Boston LLC, doing business as Ruth's Chris Steakhouse located at 45 School Street, has petitioned to change the manager to John Stavropoulos.
I vote to approve Mr. Stavropoulos as manager of record. I believe he has the appropriate character and fitness to serve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 8, Mirage Charcoal Kebab Inc., doing business as Zen Restaurant located at 21A Beacon Street, has petitioned to change the manager to Kevin Yi Zhang.
I vote to approve Mr. Zhang as manager of record. I believe he has the appropriate character and fitness to serve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 9, STK Boston LLC, doing business as STK Steakhouse located at 222 Berkeley Street, has petitioned to change the manager to Amir Sadeghi.
I vote to approve Ms. Sadecki as manager of record. I believe he has the appropriate character and fitness to serve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item number 10, EREB 170 Charles LLC, doing business as the Whitney Hotel located at 14 David G. Mugar Way, has petitioned to change the manager to Agnes Hayes, and has also petitioned for the approval of a management agreement between EREB 170 Charles LLC and Hersha Hospitality Management LP.
I vote to approve the manager of record. I believe she has the appropriate character and fitness to serve. I also vote to approve the management agreement.
I agree.
Agree.
Item number 11, KCL Boston LLC, doing business as F1 Arcade located at 81 to 91 Pier 4 Boulevard, has petitioned to change the manager to Scott Evangelista.
I vote to approve Mr. Evangelista as manager of record. I believe he has the appropriate character and fitness to serve.
I agree.
Agree.
Item 12, OSIB Boston Back Bay Operations LLC, doing business as Citizen M Back Bay Hotel located at 408 Newbury Street, has petitioned to change the manager to Taylor Smith.
I vote to approve Mr. Smith as manager of record. I believe he has the appropriate character and fitness to serve.
I agree.
Agree.
Item 13, Boston Garden Fours LLC, doing business as Scores located at 166 Canal Street, has petitioned to change the manager to Madison McNamee.
I vote to approve Ms. McNamee as manager of record. I believe she has the appropriate character and fitness to serve.
I agree.
Item 14, 85 Main Street LLC, doing business as Sullivan's Public House located at 85 to 87 Main Street in Charlestown, has petitioned to change the DBA to Town Taqueria.
Excuse me, I vote to approve the change of DBA. And I think that's it. Yeah.
I agree.
Agree.
Item 15, DW French LLC, doing business as DW French located at 1391 Boylston Street, has petitioned to change the DBA to Mita.
Excuse me, I vote to approve the DBA change.
I agree.
Agree.
Item number 16, Hot Eastern Restaurant Inc., doing business as Friendship BBQ located at 40 Harrison Ave, has petitioned to change the corporate name of the licensed business to Hot Eastern Inc. Petition to change the DBA to Orient, that portion has been withdrawn, and petition to change the closing hour to 2 a.m., which the applicant has asked the board to defer their vote on. So the only matter before the board at this moment is the corporate name change.
I vote to approve the corporate name change.
I do as well.
I agree.
Item number 17, Corporacion Bani Limited, doing business as Pimental Market located at 340 Center Street in Jamaica Plain, has petitioned to change the category of the licensed business from a retail package store wines and malt beverage to a retail package store all alcoholic beverages license.
I believe they showed the public need for the change of category. My vote would be to approve this change of category.
I do as well.
I agree.
The applicant did state on the record that they agreed to not sell nips or miniature
I'm
bottles.
sorry.
Did the board want to place a condition or?
Yes, thank you for the reminder, Danny. I also want to vote to put the condition for no miniature bottles on the face of the license, and I'm requesting a floor plan to be submitted for our review. And any changes to that floor plan would have to be reviewed by this board. Danny, have we been placing the floor plan or notification on the face of the license if there's floor plan on file, so that the inspectors can go and look at it.
We have been recently, when the board has asked for that to be on the face of the license.
Yes, I think that's important for these inspections.
I agree with all that.
I agree, yeah.
Okay, so it sounds like granted with the following conditions: no sale of nips or miniature bottles, floor plan to be on site at all times, and no changes to the floor plan or the amount of floor space dedicated to alcohol sales without notification or approval by the board. Item 18, Good Tacos LLC, doing business as Naco Taco and Good Company, located at 100 Hood Park Drive in Charlestown, has petitioned to transfer the license to CT Eatery LLC, doing business as Lucky Tiger at the same location. Corey Berman, manager. Also has petitioned to update the description of the premise to on one floor of commercial building with 5,439 square feet of contiguous space. Restaurant space A in one room located at left of premise with entrance located at far left with bar seating for approximately 18 patrons and additional dining area for approximately 11 patrons. Restaurant space B in one additional room at right of premise with additional entrance at far right with bar seating for approximately 26 patrons and additional dining area for approximately 44 patrons. Bathrooms for both restaurant space A and restaurant space B located at rear of public facing space. Contiguous kitchen, storage, and back of house located in rear of space connecting. 2 entrances and 5 exits with a seasonal April to November outdoor patio on private property with 30 seats. Indoor closing hour 2 a.m., outdoor closing hour 11 p.m. Finally, has petitioned to pledge the license to Hood Park LLC.
Thanks, Danny. I vote to approve the transfer at the same location. I vote to approve Mr. Berman as manager of record. I believe he established that he has the appropriate character and fitness to serve. I vote to approve the pledge and the updated description.
I agree.
I agree.
Thank you. Item 19, Bespoke Hospitality LLC, doing business as Cambria, located at 6 West Broadway in South Boston, has petitioned to transfer the license to West Broadway Management LLC, doing business as Cambria Hotel at the same location. Xiaowei Willie Gao, manager.
I vote to approve Ms. Gao as manager of record. I believe he has the appropriate character and fitness to serve. I also vote to approve the transfer at the same location.
I agree.
Agree.
Item 20, Glenbeg Inc., doing business as Azure, located at 965 Exeter Street, has petitioned to transfer the license to the Lennox Hotel LLC at the same location. Gary Saunders, manager. Has also petitioned to update the description of the premise to approximately 5,028 square feet in 4 rooms within the Lennox Hotel. Main entrance exit on Exeter Street through main lobby of hotel. 912 square foot bar in 1 room with occupancy of 65, entrance through hotel lobby. Separate restaurant space in 1 room consisting of 2,176 square feet with main dining area and bar area seating with seating for 100, occupancy of 314, 1,940 square foot kitchen in rear, basement for storage, additional emergency exit through kitchen to hotel lobby. And finally, has petitioned to remove a condition from the license allowing for a Sunday opening at 11 a.m. for alcohol service.
I vote to approve the transfer at the same location. Mr. Saunders is already an approved manager of record. I vote to approve the updated description and to remove the condition of the license.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 21, Our Father's Deli LLC, doing business as Our Father's Deli, located at 1301 Boylston Street, has petitioned to transfer the license and the location to Elephantine LLC, doing business as Elephantine Bakery, located at 332 Congress Street. Sharif Farig, manager, 10 p.m. closing hour.
I vote to approve the transfer. I believe they were able to establish the public need for this type of license at this location. I also vote to approve Mr. Farik as manager of record. He established that he has the appropriate character and fitness to serve. I think it's a unique concept, especially for this neighborhood, and I wish them luck in this endeavor.
I agree.
Agree.
And item number 22, Los Alebrijes Restaurant LLC, doing business as Los Alebrijes Restaurant, located at 192 Sumner Street in East Boston, has applied for a common victualler 7 days wines and malt beverages with liqueurs license. Manager Gerardo Espinoza, closing time applied for 2 a.m., corrected on the record to 1 a.m.
I vote to I believe this applicant has established public need for this type of license in this location. I vote to approve the closing time at 1 AM. Should one of these licenses become available for which they qualify, I would vote to issue a license here.
I agree.
Great.
Thank you. Moving on to non-hearing transactions. The following are applying for a new common victular license at a previously licensed location. Item number 1, Free Tay Restaurant LLC, doing business as Free Tay Restaurant located at 499B Washington Street in Dorchester. Manager David Conjay, hours of operation 7 AM to 11 PM.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
Great.
Item number 2, Halal Plateau Shawarma Inc., doing business as Halal Plateau Shawarma, located at 251 Bowden Street in Dorchester. Manager Nassar Sardar, hours of operation 10 AM to 10 PM.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
Item 3, Chop Corp., doing business as Charlie's House of Pizza, located at 1740 Dorchester Ave in Dorchester. Manager Lanika Kalushi, hours of operation 10 AM to 12 AM.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 4, Burrito Loco LLC, doing business as Burrito Loco, located at 89 Brighton Ave in Alston. Manager Luis Morales, hours of operation 8 AM to 11 PM.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
And item number 5, Lucky Panda Inc., doing business as Walk and Talk, located at 525 Washington Street in Brighton. Manager Ying Liang Deng, hours of operation 4 PM to 2 AM.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Following have applied for a 1-day amendment to their existing license. Item number 1, Notch Brighton Tap Room LLC, located at 1420 to 1440 Soldiers Field Road in Brighton, has applied to extend their current license premise from the Notch Beer Garden for Oktoberfest on September 14th from 12 PM to 6 PM.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
Item 2, Timeout Market, doing business as Timeout Market, located at 401 Park Drive, has applied to extend onto the lawn for a Boston University promotional event on September 23rd from 4 PM to 9 PM.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 3, Adair Inc., doing business as Ned Divines, located at 2201 Faneuil Hall Marketplace, has applied to extend into the contiguous space in the upper rotunda of Quincy Marketplace for a Meet Boston reception on September 18th from 5:30 PM to 8 PM.
Vote to approve.
I agree.
Great.
And item 4, same licensee, Adair Inc., doing business as Ned Divines, 2201 Faneuil Hall Marketplace, has applied to extend into the same contiguous space in the upper rotunda of Quincy Marketplace for a Chapa reception on September 24th from 5 PM to 7 PM.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
Board has before them a list of applications for special 1-day alcoholic beverages licenses, which have been administratively reviewed by staff and approved by the board.
I vote to
And
approve.
And there are no items on old and new business this week. Those are all the items before the board today. So that will adjourn this morning's hearing. Thank you all.
Thank you, guys.